Ladies and gentlemen, Coke bottles, vape pens, and death sticks. I'm Timoredbeard and you're here watching another Timoredbeard video. Today we're talking about reaching bronze in Valheim, and that includes 3 steps which I'm going to go over in this video. Enjoy. Reaching bronze in Valheim requires 3 steps, and the first step is to take down Antler, the first boss. The reason that you need to take down Antler, the first boss, is because you need hard Antler, the resource that drops from Antler, to make the Antler pickaxe that is going to allow you to mine copper and tin. Defeating Antler is relatively simple. My recommendation to you would to be make sure that you've got some decent food eaten so that your stamina bar is nice and healthy. You've got the rested bonus so your stamina regenerates quickly, and you make good use of bows, arrows, and the dodge roll function. If you do those things, you shouldn't have too much of a problem defeating Antler at all, no matter whether you're a group of 1 or a group of 10. You should be fine. Copper and tin you will then find in the Black Forest. You're going to need to mine it, and you're going to need to mine it in a ratio of 2 to 1. So for every tin you mine, you need to mine 2 copper. Copper ore is found inland in the Black Forest, and you'll find it in large deposits that can contain up to 30 or even 40 copper ore. It's really important to note that once you've cleared the superficial top layer, it doesn't look like this anymore, dig down through the ground a little bit, because sometimes there can be a very, very deep copper deposit that goes a long way down, but it's just covered up by the earth. Tin is going to be found down on the shoreline, where you would normally find flint in the meadows, but in the Black Forest you'll find small shining rocks of tin. They're pretty easy to notice, and you should be able to find plenty of them. Your next step is going to be to go dungeoneering, and you need to find yourself some Surtling cores. Now, in my experience so far, Surtling cores drop in the Black Forest in burial chambers. Burial chambers are the crypts that spawn skeletons around the outside of them. They're most easily noticed by the fact that there'll be a bluish mist in the area, there'll be skeletons wandering around, and then you should find the entrance pretty easily. Once you're in there, do a full sweep, obviously, make sure that you're careful, and you can find Surtling cores in all sorts of different places. You can find them on shelves by themselves in random alcoves, or you can find them in great treasure rooms alongside rubies and amber and pearls and loot chests. But once you've got 10, then it's time to head home, because what you're going to be doing is making a kiln and a smeltery. Each of these are going to require 5 cores, and when you're future planning, I would recommend always having 1 more kiln than you have smeltery, because a smelter will consume coal at exactly the same speed that a kiln produces it. So if you ever have any sort of inefficiency whatsoever, where you accidentally don't feed enough coal into the smeltery, then you'll be offset and your smeltery will always be behind on coal, often leaving that 1 bit of ore left to be smelted the second time around when you come back to it, etc. And that's a bit of a pain in the butt. So I like to run 1 more kiln than I have smelter, so that I've always got enough coal in my smelters. Anyway, once you have built these items, you're going to need to go and find some wood. You're going to need to place it inside the kilns and let that burn away. And once the coal has come out of the kilns, then you need to place it in the smelter alongside the ores that you want to smelt. You can stack the ores, no problem. You can chuck 4 copper and 6 tin, and then it will drop out 4 bars, and then it will drop out 6 bars of 4 bars of copper and then 6 bars of tin. No problem at all. And of course, once you have got these bars, you're going to need to want to build a forge. And to build a forge, you're going to need these items: 4 stone, 4 coal, 10 wood, and 6 copper, and of course you need to make sure workbench in range. Then once you've got the forge placed down, if you approach it and press E on it, you will see that you can craft bronze with 2 different recipes. One allows you to make 1 bronze bar for 2 copper and 1 tin, and the other, which is just a time-saving process, it doesn't save you any resources or anything, allows you to make 5 bronze bars with 10 copper and 5 tin. There you go. Now you have access to bronze in Valheim. There are many things you can do with it. You can build carts, you can build bigger boats, i.e. the carve. You can make bronze axes, which are capable of cutting down birch trees, allowing you to get access to fine wood and all of the fantastic things that come with that. There are many great things that come with getting bronze. I do hope you've enjoyed this guide. I've been Timoredbeard. I do stream on Twitch Tuesday through Saturday starting at 12 PM GMT. We have been playing a lot of Valheim recently, but we don't only play Valheim. I'd love to catch you there. But otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, peace out. Take care.